The oil fields are quiet, but that silence is dangerous. Power is shifting, secrets are leaking, and the ground beneath the biggest players is about to crack. What's coming next will change everything we thought we knew about control, money, and survival. This is not just another season. This is the beginning of a reckoning. The world of Landman doesn't wait for anyone to catch their breath. Season 3 opens in the aftermath of hard choices, broken trust, and deals that came with a price no one was ready to pay. The oil fields are still pumping, but the balance of power is no longer stable. Every decision now feels heavier, because the cost of failure is no longer just money. It's reputation, freedom, and life itself. The people who survived Season 2 didn't win. They escaped, and in Season 3, escape is no longer an option. The system they helped build is turning against them. Old allies are suddenly silent. Familiar faces now feel distant. The rules that once protected the powerful are starting to disappear, replaced by fear, pressure, and constant risk. The season doesn't rush into action. Instead, it tightens the tension slowly. Conversations feel sharper. Looks last longer. Silence speaks louder than words. Every scene reminds us that someone is always watching, always waiting for a mistake. The oil business, once shown as controlled and calculated, now feels wild and unpredictable. Season 3 makes one thing clear from the very start. The past is not buried. Every deal, every lie, every shortcut is coming back to demand payment. The characters aren't just fighting competitors anymore. They're fighting the consequences of who they became. And as the first moments unfold, one truth becomes impossible to ignore. In this world, power doesn't protect you. It exposes you. In Landman Season 3, the story no longer focuses on winning deals or climbing higher. Now, it is about staying alive in a system that is eating itself from the inside. The oil business, once shown as a game of smart moves and sharp talks, becomes a dangerous battlefield where even one wrong step can destroy everything. This season pushes the characters into a new reality. The power they once trusted starts slipping through their fingers. Government pressure grows stronger. Corporate eyes watch every move. Rivals don't attack from the outside anymore. They sit at the same table, smile, and wait. Trust becomes rare, and loyalty becomes expensive. Season 3 slows down the pace in a smart way. It lets tension build in small moments. A phone call that ends too fast. A meeting that feels off. A deal that looks safe but hides a trap underneath. The danger is not loud explosions or fast action. The danger is quiet, slow, and personal. What makes this season different is the emotional weight. Characters are forced to face who they really are. They can no longer hide behind titles, money, or influence. Family pressure grows. Personal lives begin to crack. The cost of staying in the game becomes clear, and it's more than anyone expected to pay. Season 3 turns the story into a fight for survival. Not just survival in business, but survival of identity. The question is no longer how much power can you gain. The real question now is, how much are you willing to lose before there is nothing left? When the dust starts to rise again, one truth stands firm. In this world, control is an illusion, and those who believe they are untouchable are usually the first to fall. Season 3 of Landman doesn't just change the story, it changes the people inside it. This is where the ground truly shifts. Familiar faces return, but they are not the same anymore. What they've been through has hardened them, and every look, every word now carries weight. Survival has changed how they think, how they trust, and how they fight. At the same time, Season 3 introduces powerful new characters who don't play by the old rules. These are not loud villains or obvious enemies. They are calm, controlled, and dangerous in quiet ways. Some arrive as problem solvers. Others come as partners. A few walk in as friends. But each new face carries hidden goals, and none of them are here by accident. These cast changes are not just for shock value. Every new character is designed to test the core players. They push buttons. They reopen old wounds. They force hard choices that were once easy to avoid. Suddenly, loyalty is questioned. Motives feel unclear. And even long-standing relationships begin to feel unstable. There are also noticeable absences. Some characters are no longer part of the picture, and their absence is felt deeply. Not explained right away. Not forgotten. Their missing presence creates tension, raises suspicion, and reminds everyone that in this world, no position is permanent. Season 3 uses its cast to send a clear message. Power is transferable. Anyone can rise. Anyone can fall. And sometimes the most dangerous person in the room is the one you know the least. With these changes, the story becomes sharper, riskier, and impossible to predict, setting the stage for a season where no one is truly safe. The Season 3 trailer for Landman doesn't waste time explaining itself. It shows, not tells. Dark skies over oil fields. Long shots of empty land that feel watched. Faces filled with pressure instead of confidence. Every frame sends one clear message: the game has changed, and no one is in control anymore. The trailer focuses heavily on mood. Conversations feel tense. Words are chosen carefully, because every sentence can start a war. We see deals being made behind closed doors, followed by silence that feels louder than shouting. Power moves quietly now, and that makes it even more dangerous. There's a strong sense that consequences are finally catching up. Characters who once stood tall now hesitate. Others step forward with calm confidence, as if they've been waiting for this moment. The trailer hints at betrayals without naming them, and shows trust breaking without showing how. That mystery is what pulls you in. Visually, Season 3 looks heavier and darker. Less polish, more realism. The oil fields feel less like opportunity and more like a trap. Even moments of success feel temporary, as if something bad is always seconds away. The tension never fully releases, and that's exactly the point. As the trailer ends, it leaves one powerful question hanging in the air. When everything you built starts turning against you, do you fight harder? Or do you finally walk away? Season 3 promises no easy answers, no safe choices, and no guaranteed winners. This isn't just another chapter. It feels like a turning point. A season where legacies are tested, power is exposed, and survival comes at a cost no one is ready to pay. One thing is certain: once the season begins, nothing in this world will ever be the same again.